This is a bit of a different video I'm making today. It's me reacting to a reaction video, which I don't typically do, but I thought this one was super interesting and it falls into the how women can stay single sort of um, clips that I've been having. And this is an excellent example for you ladies if you're listening to this. This is a great way to stay single, and it is by not basically accepting anything that is outside of your belief system, basically just getting triggered and annoyed. And the title here is Andrew Tate Destroys Feminists and They Leave, I guess. And it is by Whatever Clips, which is apparently a new podcast that I just happened to fall across. So it's super interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy this, listen to this, and let me know what you think. And I will leave some comments along during the clip.
Most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to.
Okay, were you guys, what's up? You're saying something, or did you need to use the bathroom?
I have to leave.
Oh,
yeah, we're leaving. We're dipping.
You gotta leave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you.
Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Really quick, actually, before you leave, do you guys want to do a quick reaction to that video?
I feel like my reaction's the same as how you reacted to. Like, I mean, I honestly, like, I don't know. I just think that the real world and these like hypothetical situations are just not one and the same, and you can compare them. But I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. It's just not real enough. So
what's not real?
Like your depictions of these situations are not, in my mind, like even semi-relatable, you know? Like I just don't agree.
As far as so you think men and women initiate at the exact same rate?
No, I don't. But I think that for every man and for every woman, life is just like so many factors and variables, and you just like cannot paint with broad strokes when it comes to relationships.
I mean, you can speak in generalities.
Yeah.
And I would say, broadly speaking, probably 90% of all the first dates that have ever been had in the past 20 years, probably 95% of those were initiated by men.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's like, but also if you look at like the span of history, men were initiating dates because like women used to have no rights and like weren't even allowed to do anything. So it's like, what were they going to do? Initiate a date? Like there's no...
Basically, this took a bit of a different turn in terms of discussion, and they're talking about something completely different at this point. But the interesting part for me was that they heard something that they did not like and decided to walk off. And look, basically, that's super rude, by the way, to decide to walk off just because the dude who had them on, I don't know his name, I apologize, was not disrespectful at all. And the other dude, I don't think was disrespectful either at any point during the podcast, if I remember correctly. No one was being disrespectful. They were just exposed to something that they disagree with, and they got triggered and decided to leave because of basically being fragile. And the comment section is awesome for this clip because it shows a high level of understanding of social interactions and social dynamics. And the comment section is just awesome. I would recommend you guys check out the clip and check out the comment section. I'm not preaching any negativity, but I think this is super, super interesting. And for the ladies out there who saw my How to Stay Single series, this is an awesome way to stay single. Just get triggered and leave if there's anything that does not fit into your belief system, anything that's even slightly different. It's just always a really great idea to just stick to one belief system and not be open-minded to anything, especially if you would like to be single in your later years. I'll continue the clip.
There's nothing. So, but thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
That thank you at the end for both of them was incredibly rude, and the way they stand up is incredibly rude, and you can just sense the passive aggressiveness. And I think for any guy who's dealing with this on a regular basis, where his girl is being rude like this is straying a bit off of my my whole my whole theme, I guess. But for any dude who's dealing with this stuff, I recommend that you really take a hard look at your life and figure out why you are dealing with this, because you should not, if you have any self-respect whatsoever, you should not be dealing with this at all. So that is my advice. So let's continue.
Okay. They are gone. They heard Tate and they rage quit.
They did rage quit. Yeah, they did rage quit. They left because they got angry at something that's not exactly fitting into their what they're used to hearing. Absolutely fascinating that there are people like this who reach the age of 20 something or even 30s, even older, who are completely super close minded to any view that does not fit into their narrative and any view that does not 100% benefit their selfish needs. It's absolutely fascinating. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this clip, and thank you for whatever clips, I believe is the name of the podcast, for posting this. This was awesome, and I enjoyed commenting on it.